Hello, this is Miss Lena from Miss Lena's Kitchen. Hello to my family. I haven't saw you in a few days, and I hope everybody's doing okay. But tonight I'm gonna do a pork chop dressing, and I'm hoping that this will be something of interest to you that you'll be able to do in a few days. So now I'm getting ready to get started, and I've already made my cornbread. So now I'm ready, and I'm crumbing it all up, okay? And I've already I boiled my pork. I had some heavy pork chops. I had some real thick ones, and so what I did, I boiled them already, and they're already ready. I made the broth out of the pork chops, and these were real thick pork chops that I made them out of. And I let them cook for about an hour, down real low, and I put everything in them. Like I put my complete, and I put garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and black pepper. And I also put just a little bit of minced garlic also, and onions, and also celery, and all the cut up green peppers and everything. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go ahead on and put my bell peppers and things in the skillet, so they'll be getting ready for me to after I pour this in. Okay, so I'm going to put it in. I want to thank all of my YouTube people, all of my family, and all of my contributors that helped me to get started with my new stove. And I think this will be the first time I will be on here doing my broadcasting straight from the stove. Okay, so I'm trying to get everything in here and let it be cooking, let it be sauteing out while I'm doing the other. Okay, so I'm putting it on down low, and I'll be letting it work out while I'm getting the dressing together. I just wanted you all to see that I have started with my stove, and I just love it. And I just want to thank everybody that contributed and supported me in getting a new stove. And I want to thank you so much, everybody. And I will be doing different things at different times. Okay, so I'm back to my dressing on the table. So these are the things that I'll be putting in. All right, I'll be putting in the minced garlic and onion powder, the regular garlic powder, and a complete. Also black pepper, and I'll be using 1 cup of chicken stovetop stuffing, and I'll probably be using a tablespoon of salt, and then I'll be also using can of mushroom soup. And okay, so I'm getting ready now to pour the mush. I'm gonna put some of my broth into the pan. I'm trying to get my dressing crumbed up real well, and I'm crumbing it up so it'll be real crummy so I can get it in. And I'll also be adding, while I'm getting this other done, I'm going to be stirring it up in just a little bit till I get it well mixed. So you can find my cornbread already on one of the videos. My homemade cornbread will be there. That's what I'm using, the same homemade cornbread that I made previously with all the other dressings that I've made. So you look back on the description, and you should be able to find it. Okay? So if you have any problems, put it in a comment, and I'll get back to you. Hopefully on my Friday Night Live. So I'm going to start putting some of the broth in. And this broth is made out of the pork chops. Okay? And so it's going to be basically the pork chop broth. Okay? I'm going to pour a little bit of this is my chicken stovetop stuff that will be going in also. Okay. So now I'm going to be mixing it all in together here. Okay. I'll be putting just a little bit more in. And then I'm going to add, okay, I'm going to be adding 1/4 cup of, 1/4 cup. And this is the 4th cup. I'll be adding 1/4 cup of onion powder. Okay. Okay, that's 1/4 cup of onion powder. And this will be 1/4 cup of garlic powder. So, okay, so. Okay. Here we go. All right. All right, now. Now, I'm not going to put 1/4 cup of complete in it. I'm only going to put about one half of this 1/4 cup, which will probably be a teaspoonful. Okay, so that's all I'm going to put in of the complete. All right. All right, the black pepper. It will probably be about a teaspoon for the black pepper. Okay. Black pepper, I don't use very much. Some of these jars are really hard to open at times. Okay. So I'm gonna, okay, just a little bit more. Because I really already have the broth. It's already been seasoned. So therefore I don't really have to use a lot. Now I'll be using not very much because the complete takes the time of the table salt. So I'm only, this is one for, let me see, this is one, it says half tablespoon of salt. So that's all I need of that. Okay. So now I'm going to be mixing it in. Okay. I get another cup of broth here. Hopefully I'm going to have enough broth here to complete this. All right. I'm going to take out the, all right. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back with you. So I'm putting my mushroom soup in. Okay. And I'm stirring it up. And now I'm going to put another cup of the broth in it also. The broth also have some of the cooked up celery and everything already in it. So it may look large, but that's okay. Because it's so tender until it's going to melt down in there. So I'm going to be stirring it. And I'm also sauteing the other stuff that have to go in there. So, but now this is the pork chops, that I made the broth out of. They were real thick, heavy pork chops, and it was about 4 of them, and I boiled them for real slow for about an hour in order to get the broth. But I did put all the everything in them. Like everything that I needed, really. So I'm kind of waiting right now till I get my until all my other stuff is ready for putting in my bell peppers and everything. I'm going to be sauteing these until it finishes. I'm hoping I have a lot of videos already ready to go up, but I'm trying to see if my grandson will know how to get them up for me off of the other camera, because he's using his right now. So if I can, I have a salad on that. I was trying to make a lot of the salads, and I'm trying to make a salad and some other little items, maybe some small cake or pie or something or the other, some type of dessert before the week is gone. So I just kind of, wait for it. I'm kind of adjusting myself to getting used to the stove also, because there's a lot of little things that I've got to get used to, and that I haven't had. Sometimes when you come out of the old stoves, they work a little bit different. I have to take a little time to catch on. And this is the first time that I've really used it, other than just cooking me a piece of toast or an egg for myself. So, like I said, kind of be patient with me, because I'm trying to get adjusted to it. And it's just a little bit more. But I'm reading. I didn't take time to read the manuals or anything. I'm just kind of working out on my own, because this has been some busy days that I've had to do. A lot of things been going on. So, and I know everybody, you guys, all my family members are saying in there, rest, Miss Lena. Miss Lena hasn't had too much time to rest, because I have a lot of moving around to do and things that needed to have been done. And so I have to get around and try to get them done. But in the meantime, I get maybe a few minutes, not a lot, not as much as I was getting before, I don't think, because I still have a lot yet to do, because I need to do my spring cleaning, the kitchen, and all these things. So I'm just talking while I'm waiting for I'm just talking to you guys while I'm waiting to get all my my stuff sauteed out right. So that's why I'm using the conversation for that. So I'm hoping that you all will understand, because I sure appreciate everybody's help. Everybody has been so wonderful and been so patient, and have just gave me so many nice comments of being still and being quiet and hoping that I was getting some rest. Well, I haven't gotten any rest really, but I do appreciate you all saying so. And I hope and pray that I'll be blessed to get back on, and you guys will be watching. And I know you're going to be watching, because I know you're waiting for me, because as soon as I put just anything up, your names come up. I appreciate you and I love you. I really do. For Miss Lena, this is all coming to you tonight. And I love you guys. I really do. And I'm just having to take a little time, but I'm getting adjusted. So I'm going to let go for a few minutes until this gets done. And I'll be back as soon as my sauteing is really ready, because the celery and stuff is taking a little while for it to cook. I like for it to be kind of done and not okay. So my ready. Okay, I decided I'd put another can of mushroom soup in it. So I have 2 cans of mushroom soup. And I also had a 1/4 cup of onion soup dip mix. All right. So I put that in also. That's what you see on top right here. Okay. That was all I had. All right. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to be putting in my sauteed vegetables. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to be mixing all this together so you'll be able to see it. And also, while I was waiting for this, for my vegetables to be sauteed, I took the pork chops and I broke them up inside of the of the dressing, so you can see it all. That's inside. All of the pork chops. I just broke them up in little bitty pieces. Okay. I know this is going to be very good. I tried it a long time ago, but it's been a long time since I've made this. But it was very good then, so I've done just about dressing with just about everything that I have had throughout my lifetime. So I don't care what kind of meat it is. I can always put it in a pan to make dressing out of. So now, I'm going to be putting it into my, I have my big pan. Okay, I'm going to push this back out of the way. Okay. And I'm going to spray this pan with avocado oil.
Let me see.
Yeah.
You see?
Okay. So that's all I need. Okay. I'm gonna put one more little cup of, where's it? Give me 1 cup of that out there. Just a little bit more. I need just a little bit more broth. All right. When I put this in the oven, it will probably take about 45 minutes. It won't take a full hour because the meat is done and the bread is done, and I didn't put a lot of bread in it, so it shouldn't take more than about 45 minutes at about 350, 375. Okay. All right, I'm going to be pouring it in. It's probably been 10 or 15 years since I made this one. Nobody hardly eat pork anymore, so I hardly made any in a long time for the pork. But if you don't want to use pork, you can also. I have made it with steak cubes also. I could have put it in a smaller pan, but I decided to use the bigger one because really on top I have some more pork chops that I'm going to lay in here also. It's kind of like a stuffed dressing pork chops, okay? So I'm going to be putting them in. I've already kind of browned them out also, and I'm going to be putting them in. Okay, also on top. So these were already pre-cooked also. So all I have to do is kind of put a little bit of dressing on top of them. And they will go ahead on, and this will, you don't have to do this way if you don't want to. This is the way I had done before. I know. So this is another way of doing things. And I just wanted to show it to you in case somebody wanted to do this. It's like a stuffed pork chop with dressing on it. That's really what I did call it. That's why I put it in this bigger pan. And I was going to put it in a smaller one, but I decided this would be the best thing to put it in right now because I was going to put the pork chops in also. But sometimes I could wait it just a little while longer, and I could have put the pork chops in later. But due to the fact that I wanted to show you how to stuff them on top, and this is going to also have the pork chop meat in it also. But anyway, I put it in a smaller pan. I didn't realize I could have, but I've got them spread it out now, so maybe you can see them. I better let me see. I'm trying to cover it all, so I won't have every inch of the pork chop is not covered, just a little bit of it. Okay. Okay. So. All right. right now. Let me see. I'm getting ready to give me that broth. Okay. Sit it down there. I get a cup and pour a little bit on there.
Can you reach it?
Now just sit it down. I'll pour a little bit on the cup. Okay. Now I pour the broth on there so it won't be so dry. And it's not going to be dry anyway, but I want it, due to the fact that I'm using this larger pan, it might cook faster than it would have than if I was putting it in the smaller pan, since I don't have a lot in here. So I'm using most of the broth anyway. And that will keep it going for me, okay? So now I'm getting ready to put it in the oven. And as I put it in the oven, it will be coming out in about 45 minutes. 35, 45 minutes. Let me cut the seed off on top though. Okay. All right. So now, all right. So all right. So I'm putting it in the oven. All right. So there we go. I'll be back shortly when it's ready. Thank you so much. Okay. My 45 minutes is up, so it looks like it should be ready and done. I'm taking it out of the oven and okay. 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 I don't know who's going to do the taste test here or so, but I want you to see how it looks since I've gotten it ready. I'm going to just take it out with one little pork chops on it. I'm not going to do it. Okay. I'm going to put it right on the plate here. Okay. It looks really delicious. It's not too dry or anything. Okay. So this is Miss Lena's pork chop dressing. This is something that's for the spring of the year and doing whatever you would like to do. But I don't eat a lot of pork, but I will take a little taste. I don't know if my cameraman is going to take some for me not. Well, he's not going to take any. He has an allergy tonight, so I'll let it go because of the allergy. So I'll have to take a little taste myself. But anyway, I just wanted you to see how it looks, okay? And this is on my plate. And here, this is the pan that I took out of. And it's very delicious looking. But I'm putting this on my plate. But I have no intention of eating it. Because I can't eat a lot of pork. This is bedtime for me right now. Okay. It's very hot. Very, very hot. Very hot. I'm actually going to taste the dressing. I'm not going to try eating it out of meat for you. But it's very, very good. And I think that you guys would like it. So try it. And if you don't get all the information, I will get it on the description page for you. But like I said, I put the pork chops, I cooked them first. And I used everything. So what you need to know, if there's any comments that don't understand or didn't see all of the procedures that I started with, which I didn't show everything because I just did it automatically, like I would have chicken or anything else. But anyway, I'll just take this one little bite, but it is my bedtime. Very good. Okay. It is so good. It is delicious. And it's really off the chain. And I know that you will like it. So I want you to try it if you can eat pork. But if you can't, you can still do it with beef. You can even take probably that cube steak or something like that and also do it. I already did a hamburger dressing, a ground meat dressing. So therefore, you can take this as a pork chop. You can do it with steak or whatever. But you have to do it first, and you do it with if you're going to do a steak, I'm going to say this. I would suggest that when you get ready to make the broth, use beef broth. And that will help a whole lot. So, this is Miss Lena from Miss Lena's Kitchen. To all of my family, I hope you will try this, and I will be coming back to you. I'm hoping live by Friday night, and I want to tell you, I appreciate you guys so much, and I love you all so much. And I couldn't wait to come back and do something for you to try to get it on this week before Friday night. So if there's any other comments that you need to know or hear from me, please put it in your comments. Or if I'm live by Friday night, check it out and see. And I want you all to be blessed. I hope to see you Friday night. Miss Lena's Kitchen, love. And love you all. We'll see you later with more videos. Thank you and good night. Have a blessed night and a blessed few days before I see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye for Miss Lena's Kitchen. Check my channel. Bye-bye.